And we're live. That's right. We are live with low light as always. Whatever, it doesn't matter, right? You don't care about that technical stuff. And let's see, we have some messages from Mike, the musical vegan beast, in the house. That's great. He was here or is here, I don't know. He was the first, second, third, and fourth non-Numquat. So he's not a Numquat, that's right. Oh no, he was the third, but Revolta was the fourth non-Numquat. Ah, that's great. All right. Carrie as well. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. All right. So we're here. All right. So this thing just started. And hey, it's been a while since I've done any live stuff on my own. Think I've been on Cameron's channel like twice or something like that, but I haven't done or a few times. I haven't done my own live thing in a while. Uh, all right. Carrie asking, vegan coffee substitute readily available in Australia. You're right. All right. So today I want to talk about many things. For example, I wanted to do a 2023 recap of my year as a YouTuber and the things that have happened. It's been kind of crazy, because basically in 2022, that's when I created the channel, and I kind of abandoned it. Then the whole thing with Alex O'Connell, happened, and I felt compelled to do this again, to come back to YouTube and absolutely destroy that complete Numquat that is Alex O'Connor. And it led me to some other stuff because that video generated some traction or whatever, and I was like, okay, this is going somewhere. So I started doing more videos and more videos, and then the David Rams thing happened. And if you remember, he reacted. He did like a 10-hour live reaction to some smaller YouTubers, of the vegan variety, and I was included in that mix, and Cameron was there, and Vegan Postmortem, and Christina Van Beek. I remember Tellurian Advocacy was there. Many others, many others. John John Hoy. Do you think numquats are open to kumquats? What the heck? Mike the musical vegan beast, always bringing in the humor, the comedy. All right. Try to say this thing like even once. Like you can write it, but you can't say it. Like some quats are some quats that are open to kumquats as numquats. Oh man. Okay. Just joking. Okay. So yeah. So no, and then the whole thing happened. The funny thing is, I had made this video sort of reacting. I still didn't know how to do like an actual reaction video, so I just took like the audio from one of Humane Hancock's videos, and then I did like reactions thing. Not a very good one, but that's what David Rams chose to. to oh man, that's what he chose to react to from my channel and other videos, But that one, oh man, that was hilarious. I was like booing him. I mean, not David Rams, but Humane Hancock. Was booing Humane Hancock at some point. It was just too funny. It really was. Gotta hit the road. I'll be back on if you're still streaming by then. Take care, vegan friends. Oh, take care, Mike the musical vegan beast. DJ Learn. Greetings from Netherlands. Ah, nice. Greetings. All right, all right, all right. Okay. So that thing, it was interesting. Then my channel got a lot of more subscribers and stuff. But then I did kind of get into some controversies, and because I don't know. The problem is I tend to run my mouth and I tend to just say exactly what I feel and what I think instead of thinking what I say first. So because I tend to do that, I can get in trouble with certain stuff, and I don't know. I'm always trying to do the right thing, which is to fight for the animals, and that's the whole point of this channel and the point of my Instagram account with Turning Veganese and everything is to fight for the animals and fight for justice and animal liberation. It's not to make friends or to seem cool or gain any points or anything like that. So to me, it never really mattered, or I thought it never mattered that if people, I don't know, were liking it or not. But the thing is, at some point, I think I tried to do some stuff that was way over my level, so to speak, like So when I went against, or I tried to go against certain other figures in these vegan spheres, and that did not end well for me. Oh man! And I think I'm still feeling the aftermath of that. And the channel, did not grow too much, or not as much as I expected. But whatever. Who knows what the next year might bring? But yeah, things that I learned this year as a YouTuber is that, for example, or some social media presence, whatever it is that it's true that not everyone's going to like you, and you do need to be prepared for that, and you need to also be prepared for whatever you say. It doesn't matter what you were trying to say because others can interpret it any other way, and you're gonna hear about it. You're really gonna get, you can get slammed for saying some certain things, and especially this vegan world. People in the vegan movement, yeah, they tend to be very, sensitive to everything. So if you say something they don't like, then the outside of the vegan thing, because we can agree on the vegan thing, I guess, but even that's like there's different levels of people thinking this thing or other things, and it's like I don't know. But anything outside of veganism gets into the vegan thing, and now if you have an opinion on certain political stuff or other social stuff, and your opinion is not the opinion that's of the majority of the vegans that are there, then they're going to try to slam you anyway. It doesn't matter if you're vegan or not. They're gonna try to, it's weird. I don't know. And another thing that I thought Mm-hmm. Let me see. Okay. Kerry saying people ask the question, why aren't you vegan so much? No one asks, why are you vegan? Yeah, right. Or they ask you, why are you vegan? But then it doesn't matter what you say, they're gonna think it's fake. Like no one actually thinks, hey, yeah, you know, like someone actually cares about animals. They don't think that. They think that you're just trying to be pretentious and superior and whatnot. And it's like, dude, just because you don't care about animals doesn't mean that other people don't. Like, that's what it is. Hey, nice. Vegan for kindness. Cameron is here. Thank you. Thank you for being here. All right. Yes. Now it's a party. All right. So yeah. So that's the thing, right? So not only is not everyone going to like you, but you're gonna get these trolls and haters and hecklers, and you need to be prepared for that. And you need to really, I thought I was prepared. I thought when I saw other social media people being like getting depressed and feeling sad or whatever, or angry at their trolls or whatever, I thought, whatever, it's just some internet troll. Who cares what they think? But when it happens to you, it doesn't matter if they're a stranger. You see any bad comment or something and you feel bad. It's weird, but it's true. And even if you don't want it to affect you, it does. So it's weird. I really wasn't prepared to get those hecklers and haters and stuff. So when that happened, I did not take it too well, which caused a lot of problems for me because I started to lash out against everyone and doubting everyone else because also I'm kind of a paranoid person. So I started, not trusting anyone. It's weird. It's a whole thing. So, you know, it can happen. Oh, man. Yeah, good to see you, Cameron. And, that's the thing. Um, so that's another thing. Like, really, if you're going to do this YouTube thing, and you need to be prepared for that also. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It is hard. All right. So Kerry says, just try to realize none of it matters. Revolta says, damn, I missed the start. Was looking for a beer. Ah, of course. Yes, yes, it is really hard to deal with these trolls and stuff. Because at first I thought, okay, they're just some troll, whatever. But no, and then I started banning people from my channel, which is something I said I wasn't going to do. But then I started doing it anyway, and it got kind of ugly. And then I got into fights with other vegans who I thought were trolls, but apparently they weren't. But the thing is that I don't know, they seem troll to me. I'm sorry, and I just ended up banning them. And I think one of the things that happened is that, let me see, carry on, soldier. This is important. Helping the animals is important. Yes, I agree. 9 days no beer. I'm still alive. Well, I don't know. Uh, Considering how to eat my breakfast. Yes, yes, my friend Revolta. Without beer, she's like a female Homer Simpson. You can't see her without a beer. I mean, female hot Homer Simpson, not Homer Simpson, the overweight, bald dum dum that he is. Oh man. Not consuming animals can be like kicking some addictions. It gets easier when one sees how a changing of lifestyle helps. The alternatives become increasingly practical once you make actual efforts. Beer to stay alive. Do not need beer to stay alive. I don't know. I'm not a beer drinker myself. In fact, I'm almost at 0% alcohol. Not exactly 0% because sometimes I do consume these things, but even when I do, it's just a little bit. So, happy birthday, AJ. It's not my birthday. It's never my birthday. My birthday is only one day a year, and it's not this day. So, it's just a mug that says happy birthday. uh, man. Shocking to me too. I was convinced I wouldn't cope with blood in my alcohol stream. What the heck? Yeah. Okay, people, stop drink shaming my friend, and whatever. As long as it's vegan, pick your poison. What I don't care. Yeah, the birthday mug. Or maybe that's it. On my actual birthday, I'm gonna do a live stream, but my mug will be different. So it won't be the birthday mug. That's right. That's how whimsical I am. So yeah. But yeah, I mean, come on, whatever. If you don't wanna, as long as you don't hurt or oppress animals in any way or hurt anyone else, eh, whatever. Consume whatever you want. Ah, but yeah. But yeah. Oh man. What was I saying? Something about trolls. Okay, so trolls. Yeah, they're terrible. I don't know. So the thing is, discerning between actual trolls and people just disagreeing with you sometimes is difficult, especially for me because of the paranoid thing, and so it's difficult. But it leads to some terrible outcomes for me. So I just decided, you know what? Instead of trying to confront certain people by name, I'm just not going to name names anymore. And I'm just going to speak of the ideas that they have and confront the idea itself and not the person. And maybe that's the best way to go around this thing because when you confront the person, it makes it personal, it makes it seem more personal. But no, it's just the ideas that we can confront. And yeah, I have some very different ideas from certain other vegans or self-proclaimed vegans who, for me, they're just some plant-based health coach or whatever. Because I don't know how can you justify the use of animals when you don't need to. Like if it's not a need to you and you can avoid it, then why are you justifying it by some loophole in which the animal doesn't feel bad, so it's okay for you to like what? No, no. And not even get me started on this lab grown meat thing because that's just the same animal industry, but cyber meat. Now it's like, meat 2.0 software version, whatever. It's like, no, terrible. Troll wanted to fight, but he never turned up. They never do. That's the thing with trolls. They're all a big talk. They talk a big talk, but they don't walk the walk. Kerry says alcohol reduces cognitive ability, causing Alzheimer's, liver failure. Well, if you put it like that, you're taking the fun out of it. Or maybe that's the fun. You don't know how many, neurons are you gonna lose or something. But Consider this: there's worse things than alcohol consumption. For example, listening to Peter Singer or Alex O'Connor talk about animals. That absolutely destroys your neurons and your hope for humanity. Not to mention Neil deGrasse Tyson, of course, That's the worst of the worst. He's supposed to be a smart guy, but he's extremely dumb. So what can I tell you? Sentient peppers from outer space. What the heck? Ah, yeah, Revolta says, yeah, I literally couldn't care less. Yeah, people, stop drink shaming my friend. Really, please. Not even I do that. And I'm 100% against alcohol and 0% in favor of it, but whatever, I don't care. I'm not the one getting drunk or whatever. So I heard you don't want a good life, you just want to. What the heck? You don't just want a good life, you want a good death too. What's a good death? That sounds like Peter Singer. You want a good death. You know what a good death would be? Would be something like, oh well, like I said at some point, I did say that because I heard somewhere that they're going to build these uh, euthanasia roller coaster. Apparently, you you ride the roller coaster, and at the end of it, you're gone. So it's like, well, that could be interesting. Maybe when I'm old and like, oh, hi, hello, I'm Peter Singer, uh, playing food. Maybe I'll go and ride the roller coaster of death. Who knows? Ah, all right, Kerry. So I see that you're battling against an addiction, and that takes a lot of strength and whatnot because it's not easy, obviously. Mm, I mean, I've been fighting against my addiction for sugar, which it hasn't been easy. You know, even as a vegan, it's been kind of the uphill battle, but it's it's I'm making it. One day at a time, whatever. Yeah, it's the roller coaster of death. But if you're Venezuelan like me, and I know Revolta probably knows this, there was this ride in Venezuela. Every theme park in Venezuela had this terrible ride, which was called El Gusanito, or the Little Worm, which was a terribly built roller coaster, and you would hop on the roller coaster, like you would pray to all the gods from every religion to keep you alive, because that thing looked like it was just going to dismantle on one of the corners or whatever, and you were just going to shoot away and and hit the pavement, whatever. El gusanito, oh no, terrible. Not to mention the flying chairs and all. Those Venezuelan theme parks or amusement parks, man, like they were death traps. They really were. Right. Yeah, el gusanito. Oh, no, no, no. That thing was just the terror. How did your parents allow you to get on board of that? Maybe those parents didn't really like us that much. Oh, man. Yeah. That reminds me of the Mad Mouse roller coaster. It might be something similar. Yeah, the little worm, that little worm guy, that was terrible. Yeah. And there was these flying chairs and all sorts of makeshift rights that you just knew they weren't up to standard or whatever. But you were like, yeah, whatever. Oh man, that was terrible. How did we survive that? I don't know, but we're here. Exactly. Yeah. Oh man, what memories really? Yeah. But yeah. In any case, what was I saying? I don't even remember. Okay, so the trolls and stuff. So yeah, and the addictions. Yeah, addictions can be hard to shake off, because obviously they are addictions. So they're difficult to even admit that you have one, and even if you do, it's ever more difficult to actually stop doing that thing. It's weird. Never shut up. Never. That's right. We will never shut up, especially about the animals. We'll continue to speak on their behalf. Which, by the way, there's a new Chicken Run movie that's gonna the nugget of something is called. I don't remember, something about a nugget or something like that. Yeah, Revolta says sugar is brutal, really hard to stop consuming. Yeah, especially in the US, everything has sugar in it. It's ridiculous. It's like as if Willy Wonka just you know just sprinkled sugar on everything, and now there's sugar. I don't know, even in bread, pasta, everything has sugar in it. It's ridiculous. So it's impossible to get rid of it. you know, and when you do, everything tastes so bitter and stuff that it's really difficult to get used to that. It's like you have to work really hard to not consume any of the sugar and stuff. It's really a thing. Yeah, exactly. Sugar does keep the dentists in business. Yeah, that's why I guess a dentist running a candy shop, that would be the great side hustle for a dentist. He brings in their consumers are the same patients, so you know. But yeah, oh man. And yeah, anything. Another thing I wanted to talk about was this thing. Well, my channel moving forward, as you know, I'm for this year. I'm not gonna do any more Dear AJs and Vegan Realms. I'm gonna leave that for next year. But this year, no more of that. Anyway, this year is only like what 8 weeks, something like that left. There's not much left of the year. It has passed. It's gone. It's gonna be a new year soon, so a new opportunity for the world to finally go vegan. Let's see if people actually do it. I hope they do. Now we're gonna start seeing some veganuary stuff, and veganuary, I guess it's a well-intentioned thing, but it's like we really need to make it very clear, especially for people who are not vegans. Veganism is not a diet. It includes some dietary element, but it's because we want to free the animals, and the animals, the main reason they're getting massacred every day is for food consumption. So that's why veganism includes some sort of diet, if you will, but not really the main objective, not really the main thing. Veganism is not really a diet, it's really an ethical stance, which includes a diet. Yeah, exactly. Don't beat your wifanuary. Wifanuary, yeah, that could be a thing. Yeah, so the veganuary thing, I mean, I guess, but if they included some stuff like, I don't know, if the veganuary people, they gave you like some sort of booklet with, hey, look at all these horrible things that we do to animals, not just for food, but all of this stuff, and they would include the actual message of animal liberation, and not just some, hey, how about you try some vegan cupcake for 30 days or something. No, I mean, no, that's not the thing. It's like there's this phrase that George Martin, carnism debunked. He said that no one's gone vegan because they saw a cupcake recipe online or something. And it's like, yeah, that got me thinking that's exactly what it is. No one actually goes vegan because they saw some plant based cupcake online. That's not a thing. And so much so that I remember that when I wasn't a vegan, I didn't even know that these plant based alternatives, whatever, existed. I didn't even know these things even were a thing. And when I heard about the Impossible Whopper or whatever it was, I thought to myself, well, the only impossible thing is for me to try it. So that's how much of a meat flake I was. So it wasn't until I saw the animals as the individuals that they are that I finally went vegan. And then I was like, oh, there's these alternatives. Okay, let's see what they're about. But I wasn't interested before going vegan. So that should tell you, that should give you a clue that this veganuary thing, okay, sure, it's some sort of initiative. It's not wrong, but it's like it deviates the message and it makes it about a diet. And it's not. But that's the thing, and I think that's the main thing we should focus on next year is to actually bring the actual message of veganism and animal liberation, uh, and make that the main thing, and just get rid of this ridiculous idea that you're vegan because you're eating some, I don't know, oat milk cookies or whatever. That I don't know. But okay. Now on to the next topic that I want to bring today. It's the Numquat of the Year award. That's going to be a thing, and it's going to be next month, December 1st. Is going to be the Numquat of the Year. Well, that's the date in which I'm going to close the voting process for the Numquat of the Year. You can always include some other candidates. I'm thinking of bringing in more categories like the GA award. Could be for the most ridiculous thing an anti-vegan said in the year. Like that bloodlust guy. He could win the GA award. Or or that or the Cosmo worldview indigenous lady. And though she was kind of cute, I tell you. But she was cute, but she was dumb as a doorknob. What can I tell you? Yeah, so Revolta says, that's very true. I don't know anyone who had become a vegan by making plant based foods. Exactly, that never happens. Wait, normally these people just care about their health or the planet. The moment some silly study comes up saying meat is good for the planet, then they will stop the plant based stuff. Alright. Vegan for Kindness says it was hard to pick a winner. Yeah, it is. Because the contenders are all really, really great. Or by great, I mean terrible. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. That's why I never promote veganism for health or for the environment or anything, because once some ridiculous study or some ridiculous whatever it is says, no, actually, guys, bacon is good for you, then they're gonna go like, it is? What am I doing eating broccoli then? And that's it. They abandon the whole thing. So no, no, even if it's a lie, but it's a lie that makes them feel good, you know. And no, I don't need a lie to make me feel good. I need the truth. The truth makes me feel terrible, but I accept it because it is the truth. I'm off to work, but I'll be listening. Have a good day, legends. All right. All right, Cameron. Have a great one at work. And so, yeah, So that's the thing. And with veganism, it's really, and to hear some people say that, oh, it is a diet. It's like, what ridiculous nonsense. But yeah, the Numquat Awards. And by the way, I forgot to include in the mix, the Emma Roberts, for example, and her ridiculous milk advert, and not to mention Aubrey Plaza, enemy, public enemy number one, this year with her wood milk, and that could be an Umquat. And there's also this Brett Cooper lady, um, reacting to some vegan or plant-based foods that she didn't like and saying stuff, defending this Aubrey Plaza lady and whatever. And that could be another numquat. And well, she definitely is numquatic. But yeah, let me see. All right, yeah. So yeah, and who else could it be? Well, there was Sofia Esperanza. She's not getting too many votes, which I mean, okay, whatever. But the other ones is there. It's a fierce competition because we have Pierce Morgan with "What about the bees? You don't care about the little guy." Like, yeah, dude, you don't care about anyone, so f off, sod off, you wanker. So yeah, and we have John Mountain. He's oh man, the chef, the British chef who lives in Australia and banned all vegans from his restaurant. As if any vegan will want to go there anymore. Like, who would go there? Like, I don't know. And then, but the best part with the chef is that his wife, his wife left him. Oh man, that was freaking beautiful. Really, it was. To me, that was the best part. His meltdown and over his wife leaving him. That was too good. And what else did we have this year? Well, we had many, many Numquat moments to celebrate. So yeah, the Numquat Awards, that's gonna happen, and my good friend Revolta is going to design the statue, the award itself, the little trophy, whatever it is. So that's gonna be fun. And yeah, sometime in December, I'm gonna present the awards. And I'm thinking of creating different categories and stuff. And then the non-cut of the year is gonna be obviously voted by you, awesome people. So keep voting, and we may have to do some more rounds and stuff, and who knows. But yeah, and something like that. What else I want to talk about? I had some stuff. Yeah, the Phantom. I want to talk about the Phantom. So the whole thing with that character happened because it was like the October and stuff, and I was like, I needed something else. I needed to add more production value to the vegan realm. And so me in this sweater and stuff, doing some voice, I didn't feel complete. It felt like I needed to do something else. So I was just doing, I was just going like this, like, and then something happened. It was kind of, I don't know. It just didn't feel complete. So I was like, it's October. I know there was there's this store that sells costumes all year long, but I knew that because of the Halloween and stuff, they were gonna have some spooky costumes now, and so I took the opportunity to go there and just get one of those costumes. Oh man. But yeah, the Phantom. And the costume said Phantom of Darkness. So I was like, yeah, you know what? That's it. That's what I'm going to name this character, whatever it is. And it's been a success, I guess. It's been a success. I think everyone is liking the Phantom. And hey, who knows? Maybe the Phantom will appear in more of my videos. Maybe we'll do some things together. You don't know. And I'm planning on something with the Phantom. We might appear on screen at the same time. That might happen. And and the idea of the Phantom was that he was trying to convince everyone that no, I'm a real ghostly apparition, whatever it is. But then he to make it obvious that it's just some guy in a costume. Ah. So that's the idea of the Phantom, like the comedy of the whole thing. Okay, what else? Seems like the comments got kinda quiet. Let me see. Okay. And then yeah, so what else I wanted to talk about now? Well, so yeah, some things happen, I don't know if you ever watched this thing, but it's funny that vegan gays, Ellie, she was doing some live stream, and it's hilarious that this guy, Carson, otherwise known as RV, ah, oh boy, he was in the live chat and he was like, "Oh, you haven't talked to me in 6 months. We were going to do a live talk and whatever," and she was like, "I didn't agree to do any of that." She like completely destroying him. That was beautiful. And then the people in the comments also roasting Carson. That was freaking beautiful. That was amazing. Guy really has absolutely no shame. You know, absolutely no shame. He insisted that they were going to actually have a talk. As if, bro, just take the L and you're not going to talk to L. That's not going to happen. I'm sorry. She did not want to talk to you, and she made it very clear. Why? Because you're a welfarist, Numquat, and she's an actual vegan for the animals. So she doesn't want to waste time with that. She has other anti-vegans to deal with, not you. So that's the thing. So I thought that was hilarious. Really, that was hilarious. The takedown of RV, that was just freaking awesome. And to do more of the recap for the year. Another good thing that happened also about was the my appearance on the vegan, of course. Vegan, of course. Sky, what an awesome person, really amazing animal rights activist. He really is. His channel is, his show is so good, because it gives you that cozy feeling, like you're like, yeah, puts you in a good mood, and it's great. I kind of miss his night show. I hope he brings the night show again, because that one is really good as well. I'm missing all those laid back Fridays and stuff. And well, hopefully when he comes back from the tour and the thing with Pita, he'll do the night show again. I'm hoping. But yeah, that was great. The opportunity to be there and talk to him, that was really great. Even though it was just right in the middle of that really horrible controversy that happened, but good for me that he still agreed to have me on the show, and we talked about many things. It was really fun. And yeah, I'm gonna try to stay away from controversy, but I don't know. I don't know if it's going to happen. At some point, I know I'm just going to say something because that's just me. It's my nature. That's who I am. And as a vegan, even more because I can't just not say anything. So it's gonna be difficult, but I'll try. I'll try to stay away from trouble this time. And yeah, I'm not seeing. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not seeing any more comments. So if anyone can just say something, because I'm not seeing any more comments. I don't know if it's a thing here or just no more comments have been made. But I'm not seeing any more. So anyone watching, just comment something to see if it shows up. Ah, okay. So yeah, John. Okay, AJ. Okay. Are you a tea drinker? If so, any preferences? Actually, no. I'm actually not a tea drinker. Neither, not a tea drinker. I don't really like hot beverages too much. I mainly just like water, and that's it. Like really, and probably some mango smoothies and stuff like that, like cold stuff, but not hot drinks. Even though there is a brand of hot chocolate, a Mexican brand that is apparently it is vegan friendly, so that's great. So I want to try that because I am such a fan of hot chocolate that I like. But which goes back to what I was saying before about the sugar and how difficult it is for me to stay away from it. So Revolta says here, nice, nice. Not even during winter. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. I'm not really a fan of hot beverages. I don't know what it is. It's just I don't know. No, never really my thing. I don't know what it was. I guess that's why I also don't like soup all that much because to me it's like some hot liquid. It's weird. I don't know. I don't process that too good. So I just prefer some cold stuff, and the colder the better. But yeah, in wintertime I do want some hot cocoa or some hot chocolate. That's what I like. But vegan, of course, not the animal abusing kind, but the non-animal abusing kind. So yeah, and yeah, let me see. And well, anything else for today? Yeah, so that thing with the vegan gays, that was really hilarious. I think it was seeing Carson, humiliated once again. Always great. And oh man, which by the way, I gotta say this thing. This RV, he created some society project thing, and he invited me to it, and I actually agreed to be a part of it, mainly because I knew I was going to be the only actual vegan in that group. So I said, you know what, I'm going to do this thing because I'm going to vote for laws and stuff like that. I mean, it's all just basically for fun because it's not an actual thing doesn't hold any actual legal weight or anything. It's just an experiment or something, but it's for fun. But even then, it was terrible to see how the people in that society or whatever. Oh no, man! I haven't said "God" as many times as seeing those comments. Then there's like a group chat and everything, and that group chat is just terrible. It's just filled with the worst people he could find. That's who he chose. So I kind of feel bad because if he chose me, if he invited me to this thing, what does that say about me, really? Maybe I'm trash too, because those people are just terrible. Let me see. Yeah, he should be nominated. Yeah. Exactly, really. Oh man. Oh man, yeah. Oh man. It would be hilarious. So yeah, I don't know, man. And it's like anytime the topic of veganism is brought up or whatever, it's ridiculous. The things I have to read and hear on that group chat is just so disheartening. It's terrible that all the coping and the dodging and the ridiculousness of it all. It's bah, horrible. But I was doing it for the animals. I was like, no, I'm gonna vote for these laws in favor of the animals to liberate the animals, and I'm gonna speak on their behalf in that space, which doesn't really count for much. But I don't know, it's terrible. So I don't know. I was feeling terrible, so I just don't participate anymore because I don't know, for my mental health, because those people are just meh. I don't know. They're terrible. So I don't know, anyone trying to justify their consumption of animals or their use and abuse of animals, what are you doing really? But yeah, that's the thing that we're fighting against. And now we're fighting against all of these misconceptions and stuff and about veganism. And we really need to make it very clear, yet again, I'm saying this again, that veganism is not it's not about what you eat really. You eat plants because that's the actual alternative to eating animals. And you want to eat animals because they're their own, being that they feel, they think they are individuals just as you or me. They want to live. Yeah, sure, they don't want to graduate from college or they don't want to become rock stars or whatever. That doesn't make them or their lives any less valuable. We can't see them through our human lens, our human society lens, because they're not going to be the exact same. They have other kinds of life, but they have a life that they value. Yeah, exactly. I agree with you. Like, people should stop trying to modify veganism because, again, it's not something that needs to be fixed or anything. Veganism was already defined back in the 50s by Leslie Cross, and it was very concise and precise. So I don't know why this thing now, and then they're always comparing. Which diet is better? Keto, paleo, the other one, vegan. It's like, no, vegan is not a diet because you can eat potato chips. I mean, the ones without milk powder, um, all day, and that's it. But that's so obviously that's going to be terrible for your health. but but it's still vegan because you're not hurting any animal. But I don't know, it's weird. Uh, so I don't know, it's like, oh wait, which diet is better, and then they include veganism. Veganism is not a diet, it's an ethical stance. But this is very difficult because when people want to discredit something, they'll call it anything they don't like. So if in their mind, if they make veganism just a diet, just another diet like any other, then it's easier to just discard it as, well, not really as healthy and not really as environmentally friendly or whatever they want to think in their minds. So that's it, right? Like, you make it whatever it is that you don't like, so it's easier for you to not, accept it, and and to distance yourself from it. Like, oh no, veganism is just this thing, and veganism is white, and it's colonialism, and it's cultural appropriation, and whatever. It's like, okay, okay, wokesy, you keep telling yourself that, but you're just lying to yourself and no one else. And for the people in the other side of the political aisle, it's the same thing. They keep saying, "Oh, veganism is woke. Veganism is communist." Uh, No. Veganism is none of that. You know, it's just, hey, I see that individual there. Maybe, just maybe, I should leave them alone because, why am I bothering them in any way? I don't need to, so I'm not going to. That's what it is. you know, no need to pardon any turkey. Which, by the way, yet again, is that time of year, especially in the U.S., with the ridiculous tradition though, of Thanksgiving. You know who's not giving any thanks? The turkeys. Billions or millions of them, they're going to be consumed in about 3 weeks for no good reason at all. And what they're celebrating is nothing really. Like, if you want to celebrate, you want to be with your family or whatever and eat together, you can totally do that without killing anyone in the process. It's easy to do, really, it is. Thanks for the stream, mate. This was a great way to start my morning. Well, greetings from the past, person from the future, it's Friday in your time. Man, that's crazy. The week goes by faster for you. Oh man. So wait, so when David Rams does the Face the Facts Fridays, you're facing the facts on Saturday. That's crazy. But oh, man. But yeah, and so this thing, what was I saying? Something vegan. I don't remember, but I agree with what I was saying before. So, yeah. So yeah, exactly. Yeah, you can't exactly. That was I was saying. Uh, yeah, exactly. Cameron does live in the future, but he doesn't want to share the lottery numbers. Man alive, why, kind? Oh man, but but yeah, yeah, but yeah, it's like again, what was I talking about? I don't know. Anyway, I agree with myself. I think whatever I was saying is the truth. Hmm. Exactly. You can't make. Yeah, it's easy to do just that. Like, oh no, veganism is this thing I don't like, so I just. Yeah, no, the thing with the turkey. So that's the thing. A bunch of turkeys are now gonna be murdered or are getting murdered now for this ridiculous event that means nothing. And then you have the president of the country pardoning a turkey. Ridiculous. It's a ridiculous ceremony in the White House where the president is like, oh yeah, Turkey, I pardon you. And it's like, what the heck? And then the pardoned turkey, gets sent to some facility. So it's not like they're not going to do something with the poor poor being. They're going to send him to some facility, to some college laboratory or whatever it is, and to do experiments or to whatever, or to some other corral thing, whatever. Who knows? Even the turkey might get killed and eaten anyway. So this whole pardoning of the turkey is ridiculous. They don't need a pardon. Pardoning from what? From existing? What crime they were accused of? So it's ridiculous. The whole thing is absolutely ridiculous. Doesn't mean I don't know. It's just it really depresses me. It's that time of year again. And then for Christmas, it's going to be more of the same. More turkeys, more animals getting massacred for Christmas treats and for the meals and whatever. Uh, it's not the same. It's not. Well, I didn't really like I mean, I like the whole decorations, things, and the songs and the stuff, the whole ambient of the thing. Okay, sure, it's kind of cool, but the I don't know, the animals getting murdered. I don't like that, and you know, eh, my life. Yeah, exactly. It's so unnecessary. Yes, exactly. We get easily entertained by the stupidest things. I mean, there's still that Groundhog Day where some groundhog sees his shadow, and that means something. What the heck? Any plans for Christmas? Are you doing any Christmas dishes? Well, actually, I don't know. I did see that there's now some plant-based turkey thing. Maybe I'll research that, but I don't know. I don't know, and I don't think I'll do anything. Make anything special. Mm, I should, but I don't know. I don't know if. But who knows? Maybe I'll do something this year, something different. If not, then just steamed carrots. Well, whatever it is to not kill animals and abuse them in any way. So I don't know. Maybe I should think of doing something special for Christmas. I don't know. I've been trying to veganize that ponche crema, which it's impossible because I don't know. I haven't found the vegan flan, and making it from scratch is really difficult and time consuming, and it's not practicable for me. So I don't know. But yeah, oh man, that ponche crema, what a great. Now that's a drink that I like, but I don't know. Apparently, that cacique ron is not vegan. I don't know if it is or not. I don't know. It's the other thing I need to to look out for. I need to research that because if it turns out that rum, I hope it is. I don't know. Ah, yeah, I tried Bailey's a long time ago. It was yeah, kind of the same, like a creamy beverage. But yeah, it's not the same. It doesn't hold a candle to the greatness that is the ponche de crema or cream punch or whatever it is. Well, in here in the US, they have this thing called eggnog, which is not really the same thing. Also, it's like some weird thing. It's terrible. I don't know who came up with that, but it's just not good. Not good. We all know that the Venezuelan version is better, but I mean, obviously the vegan version would be the best of all, obviously. And yeah. So anyway, it's been like an hour. That's right. And I don't know. I think I'm going to yeah. I'm just gonna end it in a few minutes. So closing statements. Like I said, this year was crazy. Let's see what next year brings. I'm doing some more content, and it's gonna be different, but it's still gonna be cool. And I may include this Phantom guy in my new videos as well. With you know, I have some things already in mind. They're gonna be really fun, so it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool. And let's see, in December we're gonna have the Numquat Awards. That's gonna be fun. And well, you know. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end it for now. It's been an hour, so yeah, I have other stuff to do. Let me see. Looking so much forward to the new content. Thank you, my friend. And yeah, so as the Phantom would say, see you on the other side. And as I would say, What was my catchphrase? Yeah, stop hurting animals, start turning Veganese. Till next time. And then I came up with, well, the bivalve. Yeah, bivalves. Right, that's another one. And there was another one. Yeah, no. The Phantom has the see you on the other side. Yeah. And he also says, well, also the whatever, and then he just leaves. All right, you too, my friend. Have a wonderful day or night or whatever, because it's nighttime, I guess, in Austria. So you know, have a good one, and everyone who tuned in, thank you so much, and that's it. See you on the other side, and see you on the next videos.